Hello everyone. In today's video, we're going to be finding out the different ways that we can save energy living off the grid. Now, one of the ways that I've found to be very effective is using an engine to drive a motor instead of using a regular generator. And I'm going to give you some reasons why. Now, the first thing you want to note is that when you're using your regular generator powers the whole house, and maybe you can use some part of it to charge your batteries. The charger you're going to use, we call them external chargers. It's very hard to get a very good external charger that has good charging current, and also they're quite expensive. Now, the problem with that method is that while you cannot charge your batteries effectively, that is if you have a big battery bank, you risk also changing your external chargers regularly. Now, here's how it works. When you connect your external charger to your generator, you have to convert that power, which is AC now, to DC to charge your batteries. And when you do that, you have lost a lot of energy, because the same energy you have converted to DC now to charge your battery, you are going to be needing it from your battery to run your house. So that way you are spending more fuel and making more noise altogether. In this method I'm talking about right now, what you do is that you use your engine to drive an alternator, a treadmill, or a wind generator. And at the end of the day, the power that you are getting is just a DC that is being fed into your batteries directly. Now, the beautiful thing about this method is that this method helps you to set your RPM of your engine versus the motor that you are using, and you can charge your batteries according to the manufacturer's recommendations. If the charging current that your battery needs is about 30 amps, 50 amps, when you set the RPM of your engine, match it to that of your motor, just like an alternator, then you begin to harvest the exact charging current that you need. So that way you are going to run your engine for a lesser time, and of course, when you are running it at that kind of high current, you're also going to be maximizing the fuel that you are using in your generator. So altogether, it's a win-win situation. It's one of the things to consider, especially if you have a big battery bank in your house. This is very quick. You can use 2 hours to charge your batteries, an entire battery bank, 15 kilowatts, 20 kilowatt hour setup. But if you are using the regular generator, there's no way you are charging your batteries to full in 10 hours sometimes. With this method, though, you might spend a little more depending on the kind of generator you are using, but sometimes you don't have to spend much, because alternators, you can get them used, even treadmill, you can get them used, but they are not as efficient as wind generators. So this is something to consider. So in the long run and in a nutshell, you are going to save more energy by way of the fuel you are going to be using. You are going to be running your generator for a lesser time. That means less noise. And of course, the efficiency, I've explained it earlier, is much more. Altogether, you spend less money. That's just one of the reasons why I favor this method of charging your batteries off the grid. So in a future video, maybe I'm going to compare your regular generator versus this kind of generator, so that we'll see the one that will consume more fuel and how much energy we're going to get from both of them. So that's one of the things we are going to be seeing on this channel. The other thing I want to also show you, if you look at my solar panels right now, you discover that when your solar panel has finished doing its job of charging your batteries to full, the next thing is that your solar panels, they shut down, they don't give you any power. Again, there's no more energy is being harvested from your solar panels. Why? Because your controller will cut off when your battery is full. Now, the challenge I have with that is that I have a lot of panels, and I cannot just allow that power to waste. So what do? I need to find a way to use that excess power to do something. So in this channel, we're going to be looking at the different options we can have. Can I use it for my electric heaters at home so that I'll be heating water? Or can I just connect it to maybe an extra appliance at home? This is one of the things that I'm considering, and we'll see how that goes on this channel. To take it even further, there are some devices now that are used. They call them cut-off devices. They cut off your appliances. For instance, if I put on something at home and I'm not at home, or maybe I'm just too busy to go and turn it off in an obvious situation where the battery is not very full, then these cut-off devices are designed in such a way that when your batteries are getting low, they just cut off any device you want them to cut off, as long as they are connected through that device. So these are some things that we're going to be seeing on this channel, how it is done and the different options you have in that direction. So there are a lot of other things. A lot of people in my part of the world, they don't have their overhead tank automatic. They have it in such a way that they turn it on themselves, and when it's full and water is wasting and energy is wasting, they turn it off themselves. So on this channel, I'm going to try my best to show you guys how you can make it automatic in such a way that when your water level is low, the device will turn on, and when it is high, it will cut off. That's when it's full, it will cut off automatically. So that way you don't need to worry whether you have an overhead tank or whether there's water or no water, because there will just be water 24 hours. And you can also set it in such a way that if you are totally off the grid, you can do it in such a way that it can only pump during the day. So there's a way you can also connect it that way. So there are different things we're going to be considering on this channel. And finally, we're going to be looking at the different gadgets that will help you save energy. Now, for the most part, when most of us see maybe a television, we think all of them are the same thing. Maybe 32 inches. All 32 inches, they don't consume the same amount of power. All maybe 10 liters freezer, they don't consume the same energy. On this channel, we're going to be looking at the things you need to put into consideration to know which gadgets you are going to buy. So if you've not built your house or you've not started buying gadgets, this is one of the things you want to really pay attention to, because if I knew what I knew today earlier, a lot of gadgets I bought, I would have bought them, but it's okay. So maybe that's just one of the reasons why this channel is coming to you right now, so that you can learn as much as you can. And go to the comment section below, let me know the kind of challenges, management problems you're having, so that we'll get to discuss about it. So don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.